Okay, here with Alison Lee. After her first round at the LPGA Drive-On Championship, you just had an incredible round. Can you walk us through some of the best parts, the highlights of the round today?
Honestly, I mean, this sounds cliche, but I just feel like it was one of those days. Golf just was easy. Hitting my driver pretty solid. I hit a lot of good, really iron shots into greens. I was able to reach 3 out of the 4 par 5s in 2, so that obviously helps a lot as well. But yeah, I mean, the putter was great. I honestly was playing so good, I feel like I could have shot a lower round out there today. But obviously can't complain, happy with the result.
Yeah, you were fighting the darkness right there. Did you struggle a little bit with that towards the end?
A little bit. I'm definitely more on the fast side. I'm a faster player, so I do get a little frustrated when we play slow. But honestly, I mean, when you get in a rhythm like that, you just want to keep going, and I definitely could tell I was getting a little too quick towards the end, and my caddy had to slow me down a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I finished with a bogey on the last hole, which was unfortunate because I feel like I had such a good round, and it's always frustrating to finish like that. You could shoot 80 and finish with a birdie and feel good,
yeah.
But then today shoot 7 under and finish with a bogey and it's poop, but yeah.
It was still a great round, despite the bogey at the end. So what did you sort of learn about the course of your game that you want to take into tomorrow to keep up the momentum?
I would say from a strategic standpoint, in the middle of the day when it's warm, for me anyway, basically, depending on wind, most of the par 5s are reachable.
Yeah.
Today it was towards the end. I didn't hit my driver great on 7. But typically all 4 are basically reachable for me, and then we have 1 reachable par 4. So you kind of have to play as if you're going to make birdie on those holes and play really aggressively. So I mean, that right there, that's already, if you do that properly, that's already 5 under. So I feel like this course is definitely really gettable and really scoreable. So just keeping that in mind, and then trying to, get birdies on those, and then hopefully get a few more on the other holes as well.
Yeah. I know you played overseas in Thailand and Singapore. How did those experiences sort of help you? You had some good finishes over there as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice starting the season with 2 no-cut events. You definitely take a little bit of the pressure off, and with a long off season, it just kind of, you get through the first tee jitters a little bit better. So yeah, I mean, it's always great to go over there. It's definitely tough. I still feel like it's been 2 weeks since I'm home, and I still feel like I'm fighting the jet lag a little bit. But yeah, it's nice to be back competing again.
Amazing. Go ahead, Sarah.
I know you've been playing some good, already playing some golf this year, but you played some solid golf last year. I know that had been a minute since that had been happening. What did you learn from 2022 that you're carrying with you that helped you to like a round like today?
I feel like overall my game is pretty solid. I've definitely gained a lot of confidence over the last couple of years. When you shoot a low round and you make some birdies, you just try and learn from all those rounds and build up on it. And yeah, I mean, even in Asia, I feel like I played pretty decently. Just a few holes here and there where I just really made big mistakes. So the goal is to try and eliminate the doubles, do as best as I can to make pars when bogey looks like that's a possibility. And I mean, a course like this, I try and make as many birdies as possible and play a little bit more aggressively sometimes, especially if I'm feeling good. So yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of the time, everyone has a different answer for that question, and you just gotta do what feels right. I mean, a day like today, nobody plans to go out there and shoot 7 under. And thankfully I was able to do that today, but you just kind of got to work with what you got, and stay positive, because there are so many times where I would set up on the range and be hitting it terrible. I mean, even this morning I was texting my boyfriend, he's playing a member guest this week, and he texted me, he's like, oh, I'm hooking everything, like trying to ask me what was wrong. And then I was texting him back like, oh, I'm hitting it like shit on the range too. And then, and I played great today. So just trying to take every day, work with what you got, and try and stay positive, and just try to make as many birdies as you can.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.